Howdy all, welcome back to Dad Tries To. Let's get going. Alright. What do you say we spend the next 30 minutes or so trying to figure out if we are, I say well and truly stuck, that's not true. If we can get, we're where we need to be, right? But our good ship is back here. I want to try and get out here and see if we can come back over here and get our ships up and swap some things out. Right, yeah. So we're sort of here. I thought I made a note for that. That's okay. This is just a save from coming over here and buying the ship and getting ready to race. So we haven't really moved forward in time terribly much. But we're going to go rotors. Oh, hold up. So this was something that was discussed, and maybe let's bring this way down. All right, so we're just going to push. So even going straight across here, straight across, pushing just straight forward here. Let's so there's about 2.5 G. All right. So what I intend to do here is just go straight up under rotors as best I can, and try and get as much speed as I can for G's that I can take to get as high up over as I can to here, and then I'll switch to RCS and we're going to burn a bunch of delta V to get out here and see if we can get into orbit. Or at least far enough up that it'll take a very long time to slow back down. So, and I'm just going to keep the accelerator hammered. And at some point, we're just not going to be able to move under rotors anymore. There just won't be any atmo. Red blues, am I eyeballing you? Okay. Yeah, you can see it now. We're starting to slow down. The exterior pressure is dropping. There's just not going to be much we can do. Our rotor efficiency is very low, even though our angle of attack is kind of, well, it's a little bit off, but it's not bad. All right, so now I think it's time to switch over to there we go. I think we might be able to do this. If I let it go, all right, we're still falling back. Oh, come on, sit back down. Let's bring you back down here. Okay. Let's just keep burning it. We're doing okay. This might be enough, right? If we get out here, we can come get our own ship and get up here and get it. I think, right, let's go this way a little bit. I'm going to push out like so. Yeah, just keep pushing up. We're still falling back in, but the kind of trick to an orbit is you want to fall in, you just want to keep missing. So let's keep getting higher up. We're just going to burn it. We're just going to run it empty. See what it gets us. I got to come out here to get it with torch drive or whatever. Okay. Now, here's the... Okay, that's not bad for this last saint. 37 minutes, though. Okay. Well, let's let's see what 37 minutes is going to do to us. Yeah, no way. All right, we're gonna we will have fallen back in before we get to us. But I think this is what I want to do. Let's check the pass. Yeah, 30 minutes. So it took us 6 to get here. So I don't think we're not gonna make it that way, but maybe we burn out this direction. Just gonna have to try a couple of departures to see what's best. Now, if we can get over here, maybe we'll try that actually. Maybe the pass trip isn't quite as tough. Still 20 minutes. So I think we're gonna have to reload, but might be onto something. I appreciate y'all sticking with me while I reload and pop in and reload and pop in. It's actually been super interesting just to see what we can and can't do. And, you know, honestly, we could always get up under rotors here, too. Won't do us any good. And we're getting farther away. So still 15 minutes. All right, so that was at about 1 square. It's 20 minutes worth of hang time. All right, I'm gonna reload. I'll be right back. Okay, right back where we were. So let's go ahead and use that bad boy. Let's turn rotors way down, and we want to go this way now. So if I really wanted to, I suppose I could just go this way as fast as I can. But I really... Sorry. Hang on. I really do like the idea of sort of catching myself. Alright, tell you what, let's... So, putting the throttle all the way up and kind of feathering it this way seems to be working for us. But I'm going to try and just keep cranking this up so we get as much velocity as we can. And then we'll turn it way back down when we get to RCS. But I want to go fast. I'm just going to let it go like that. Exterior pressure is dropping, which is we knew, but generating a lot of lift right now. But yeah, so the accelerometer is back down to 0.8. If this fails, we're going to try and go this way, sort of tangential, and see if we can get ourselves in orbit, because we got a lot of delta V. External pressure's going down. Okay, so we're losing velocity now. So it's time to crank you down to here, hit the thrusters. Not sure what's going on there, but we're definitely having problems. There we go. Okay, so we are full throttle. Let's burn it up and see what it gets us. Oop. Come on. All the way back down. Okay, so now we're cooking now. Yeah, let's just burn it up. We got a lot of Delta V. V-rail is really good. Okay. Still gonna crash, but maybe we can catch it this way. Now, how do we stop it? I don't know. We may have to do that real fast. That's okay too. Let's see if this is going to do anything for us. $800, 12 minutes. Okay, that's not terrible, I don't think. It's still gonna be tight. No, I think we're never gonna catch it. Okay. Well, let's give this one more go, and instead we're gonna go this way, right? We're gonna go tangential to the planet and see if we can get ourselves into an orbit. Yeah. All right, that's the plan. I'll be right back. Okay. We are back. Let's see if we can get this going. All right. So that's kind of okay at the moment. Let's crank you way down. And I might be able to, sorry. Really got to feather that. You even twiddle it just a bit. Okay. So hang on. Sorry. Alright, let's turn you back down. Okay. Good. I might be able to stay in Atmo and get a whole bunch of velocity going. Here, I need to... Something about that I just don't get. Alright, I tell you, hey, we're gonna load right back in. I'll be right back. Pardon. Alright, let's try that again. Gotta be a little more careful about... you. Alright. Let's come about just a bit. I'm gonna be kind of parallel to the planet. And well, you know, it's a sphere, right? So parallel, but parallel to this point. Okay. It's killing me. That's what I mean. I'm turned down as almost as much as I can. Obviously don't understand rotors particularly well as relates to how this works. I'm gonna have to go read the, you know, go read the documentation, I suppose. Because it's sort of even out. And then I can keep cranking it up. But at some point, we start to fall back down. 45 G's of drag. It's not insignificant. And even turning it down like that is... Yeah, I don't know. Let's just leave it like so. Alright. We get a lot of drag. So we should be higher. We may need to come up and then fire. Let's just do this way. Yeah. So we can get into orbit, we can at least come around and get ourselves. Alright. What is our... Wow, not even orbit. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Alright, so... We learn through failure. We're going to crank it way down. Yeah, that is... Yeah. Yeah, G-forces. Alright. So, we gotta keep it just on the DL like that. Let's go ahead and do that. See if we don't crash into... Say what, let's... maybe it's the... right. We're falling back in and then I crank the G's up. Okay. Once we get going, we gotta keep going. Okay. Thank you for sticking with me. All right, we're gonna be right back. Okay. So, a couple things I want to do. I want to come about just a hair. So I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit. Okay. And then that's crazy. All right. So hold on. We're gonna make this happen. All the way down. And give it a little bump. There we go. Gotta be real careful about that. As soon as you go unconscious, you get up out of the chair, and that's no bueno. Okay, good. And then we're gonna have to kind of do the same thing. When we switch over to RCS, right? We're gonna have to set you back down to 0, sort of ease into it. Right, like so. Hang on. All right, we can do this. We can do it. Come on, get on in there. Boop, boop, RCS. Just a bit. There we go. Now we just let it burn. Yeah, all right. It's trying to go up. Nope. Okay. One more try. All right. So I'm thinking very seriously about just no. There we go. Simply using thrusters. Just seeing what happens. Alright, so RCS, bringing way down. Let's come about just a bit, right? We want to be pointed up a bit. And then that's crazy. Oh, no. Come on. I just want to be ready for if and when we get there. Let's try it again. Okay. So very good. Now, I'm gonna have to crank you. Yeah. As soon as we get sort of, I don't know, rough or thin atmo. Okay. The ammo changes and then the G's dramatically change, right? Because the drag changes, and this difference here between what we're pushing and what we're experiencing knocks us straight out. So this is not going to work for me. Just a bit. Because we burned a lot of delta V just to get a 40 meter per second difference in velocity. That's way insufficient. Okay. So, we did discuss this. I'm going to try one more time. This is going to be fail after fail after fail after fail. We're going to use rotors to send us straight up as high as we can get. And we're going to get sort of as low as we can get here and then give it a push. And we're going to try and catch ourselves in orbit. All right, so first things first, give us a little bit of rotor. And then it is crazy how little you can set here. Honestly, I'm a little stumped here. If you know why this just isn't working, let me know. Because even just a minor change, it makes it just impossible to do. Let's. All right, so we're moving. We're just gonna leave it there, right there. I know, red blues. We passed you a couple of times. You're gonna get in front of us this time, so we're not doing as well as we were. What I want to do is get to sort of here. I'd love to see you're out of the grav well. I'm not sure that's going to be a thing. There's absolutely no way I can do that, fellas, because RCS is 0. I mean, it could be that I'm, yeah, that's probably what's going on. I can't fix that. That coupled with the, maybe that coupled with the G's is just killing me. Okay, let's come about just a bit. It's still 16K. Maybe go a little faster. A little more. All right, so sort of like that. Too much drag here. This needs to be a little higher, I think. I don't know how to fix that. Well, we're now just drowsy, so I think that's probably just the hazard of running into things. All right. So I have to do it just right. Because as soon as I stop here, we're just going to fall right back in. And we're out of Delta V. Right, so that's our whole orbit. We've had much better orbits than that. One more. All right, let's have at it. Bring you up just a bit. There we go. I want to miss Puerto Encantado. I want you to go down consistently. And I want you to be super, super, super low before we kick in the RCS. So let's miss again. I guess as long as we can do this in Atmo and we're now decelerating, so we're going to have to be careful about this. But we're still moving up and away. And I want to get you as low as possible, so rotor efficiency should get way down to low, if I can make it that way. And then we're going to put the jets. It may take us a minute. We're gonna try here. Skin low, drag is going, the G drag is going down, so we're accelerating at 0.85, but anytime we make a move counter to this, it's this plus whatever we accelerate at, so we gotta be real careful about it. We're gonna get you as low as we can get it. We're just keeping it. Okay. That might be as good as we're gonna get. I'm gonna tip it just a bit. Okay. 62. Exterior pressure's going down. Rotor efficiency is also going down. We get this as low as we can get it. Okay. So, let's switch to RCS. There we go. Pressure still dropping. Come on, 100 meters a second. I don't think we're going to get there. Let's crank it. Yeah. Still, that is not good enough. Okay. Now, I know I've burned... Yeah, I know, we're just getting crashed. One last try. I think this is going to work. Because I know well, no, I haven't gotten out of here. I've gotten out of here with a torch. We're just going to... Actually, I'm kind of curious of what's happening here. Why are we still okay? Okay. There we go. All right. Folks, I might be stuck. I really do want to make this work, though, and I think I can. You got any ideas for how we can make this go? I'm all ears. Because if we... We're so close. We're so close. Thanks for sticking with me through my failures here. We're learning. You got a suggestion, man? Throw it out there. I'm willing to give it a go. So I think we can make this work if we do it just right. Get you guys in the next one. I'm going to end the episode here. If you've got any tips or tricks for me, I'd love to hear them. And as always, thanks for watching.